So, how have jobs changed with the new technical disruption? Hey, I'm John Harris, and welcome to another episode of Exponential Radio. And we're going to talk about how various functions and positions within companies and organizations, how their perspective has to now change and adjust, and how their skill set really has to adjust to the demands of the new business models. First up, we've got the Chief Executive Officer, the CEO, and let's have a look at some opportunities that we could expect for the CEO. First, you need to migrate to an MTP. So the MTP obviously is the cornerstone, the bedrock of now organizations now, and that's what attracts many other facets of the business: staff, communities, suppliers, etc. Second, I'm going to look at building those communities with the MTP. Next is to disrupt the enterprises in your industry, because you've obviously got an exponential type business model. And next, you want to utilize leveraged assets and staff and demand. We've spoken about some of these types of attributes that you need to incorporate within your business. Fourth, we're going to sell information-based products and services. Most products are becoming services. So you'll see, for example, just the RoboCab, which is a car, but it's basically now going to provide you the opportunity to be part of a fleet of using your car for rides. Number five, the death of the 5-year plan. So everything is rapidly moving towards only a 1-year plan, as things are changing too fast for a 5-year plan. You got next to explore views of business models. You're going to try and see what business model will best suit your organization. Explore other types of innovation with the huge change in technologies. Except there are limits to quantification, demand, and rationalization. And lastly, you want to automate and measure different processes in all departments. The Chief Marketing Officer. So what opportunities lie here with the Chief Marketing Officer? You've got AI monitoring of social media, obviously very powerful. You got real-time behavioral dashboards. Next, you got the MTP community as a sales force. And lastly, number five, you got vendor relationship management, extension of intention economy. So that intention economy, the purpose-driven business, is very, very valuable. Six will be crowdsource on online marketplaces for marketing materials. And next, we're going to go to the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer. So what kind of opportunities lie here? 1, AI accounting, taxation without borders. Number 3, digital payment solutions for crowdfunding and lending. 5, cash flow measurement. So your real-time cash flow measurement with the power of the technologies, and obviously AI in accounting and your dashboards. Next, we're looking at the CTO, the Chief Technical or Technology Officer. So what kind of opportunity lies here? Well, 1, they can look at opportunities with cloud access. 2, AI assistance. 3, big data security. 4, quantum computing security. These are all going to be very valuable, and of course one of the big changes will be legal. So they're going to be, obviously, regulatory environment's going to change to adapt to AI. Next is the CDO, the Chief Data Officer. And 1 is externally driven IT. 2, business intelligence. 3, realignment of consumer data ownership, which is really going to be a big thing going forward. There is already a lot going on in the legal realms with regard to personal ownership of data, and what corporations can use and can't use, and how it's to be used. So that's a really big issue coming up. Let's go to the Chief Innovation Officer, the CIO, not CIA, CIO. Okay, so 1 is open source research and development. 2, leveraging M&A. 3, VRN and R&D. 4, brain stimulated ideation. 5, virtual reality testing. So you can see there's a lot of new perspectives and new opportunities coming up. The COO, Chief Operating Officer, how things change there, what sort of opportunities? Well, you've got decentralized outsourced production. You got recyclable materials. 3 will be nanomaterials. 4, 3D and 4D printing. 5, AI production and monitoring. 6, consumable and programmable robots. 7, sustainable production and logistics. 8, autonomous transport and delivery. So these are big changes, and you can see from what we're going through how these different types of management positions are going to have to start looking at things. The next one is the Chief Legal Officer, CLG. So first of all, fractional IP, fractional ownership of intellectual property. 2, open source patents. 3, reduced IP relevance. 4, rise of IP insurance. 5, small contracts and smart contracts. 6, fluid legal contracts. So we've spoken about this when we were with regards to blockchain. And 7, the dangerous regulatory structures that are going to have to be addressed. CHRO, Chief Human Resource Officer. And this is a big thing because, as we know, we discussed this, what's going to happen to jobs in the future. Well, this is what's current and what needs to be looked at currently and for this short term with digital job interviews. So you need to look at that opportunity of how you're going to interview and have meetings. That will change, and you're going to hire employees who ask the right questions. You're going to hire based on potential, not just the track record and the resume. What are their abilities to solve problems? What have they achieved in the past? And what are they capable of in the future, and how they're about to change things, and how obviously they fit in with your NTP. The DNA, the neuro recruitment and team formation, peer learning and coaching is number 5. Number 6 is P2P reputation systems. 7 is personal development, dashboards, very powerful. And 8 is quantified employee teams. So these are some things that are going to change with regard to your management and your leadership, and how they're going to have to adjust to the new business world, to the digital economy, and to exponential organizations, how they're going to themselves, even entrepreneurs, are going to have to learn to look at these things in this fashion as well. So, as usual, you can go back and get some information at previous episodes at JohnArthurHarrisBlogspot.com, and I will see you in the next episode.